Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Matt, and I'm back with another review. This one's gonna be for Boruto episode 24, so let's get right into it. Yeah, so this episode got back into the whole happy-go-lucky vibe the series had in the beginning, and to me, that's a good and bad thing. I think it's good because it reminds me of where part one was at in this number of episodes, like in the 20s and stuff, but it's bad because I want to get into the serious plot. Like, if you guys read the manga, you know what I'm talking about with the whole new villains. I won't spoil it though. But there's a bunch of new abilities that got introduced recently, and I just want to get to that stuff. But unfortunately, I guess we have to go through these episodes and the recap of the movie. So until we get there, I'm not gonna be as excited as I should be. And it's not like I'm knocking the series for having episodes like this or doing the inevitable recap of the movie. It's just that when you know what's going to happen and there's going to be episodes where you see a character and you're never going to see that character again, you're not going to be on the edge of your seat for something like that. But like I said, I'm not knocking them because at the end of the day, they have to put some distance between the anime and manga. Because if they catch up to the manga, they're going to run out of source material. So I get it. It's just not something I'm going to be on the edge of my seat for. But anyway, in the beginning of the episode, we find out that the Hidden Leaf is hosting a new 5 Kage summit that, as we can imagine, is going to be anywhere near as exciting as the last one we saw that Sasuke crashed. And the news about this leads to Metal Lee and Iwabe arguing about who's the strongest among the 5 Kage, which I thought it was pretty obvious that it was Naruto, but I guess you can make a few arguments here and there, but in my opinion, it's Naruto. So they're fighting as they're arguing, and in the middle of their fighting, Shino gets kicked in the face, and why is Shino always getting shitted on? I mean, this guy's been getting shit on for the past 12 years. He hasn't got a single win since, what, the Chunin exams? I don't even know. But this guy gets no screen time, he gets no wins, he just can't win. You would think in the next generation they'd finally give him a chance, but no. Shino just continuously gets shitted on. That's all he has is his bugs and nothing else. But anyway, after that, Boruto overhears Sarada saying how she wants to become the Hokage and stuff. And Boruto decides to show off his shuriken skills in front of her, but as we know, he's not that good. And then Mitsuki starts the shipping between Boruto and Sarada that we're probably going to see from the fandom for the next, I don't know, 5 years? By the way, if they do end up together by the end of the series, it would make more sense than Sasuke and Sakura because they actually have some type of chemistry together as opposed to Sasuke just looking at Sakura twice throughout the series, so that'd be better. But at the end of the day, Boruto's the son of the Hokage, so he can get any girl he wants. The kid has options. Then in the next scene, we get Metal and Iwabe basically fanboying over the other Kage. And I thought the scene was kind of funny. It just kind of reminded me of a fighting game, how they talk about their attributes and their feats and whatnot. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, for the sake of exposition, we get this little fanboying scene of the other 4 Kage. Then in the next scene, we have Sarada training with Chocho, and something I was interested in is that Sarada actually almost fell off that tree because she almost passed out because the Sharingan takes up so much chakra. And we haven't seen something like that since part 1 when I think it was Sasuke that mentioned the Sharingan takes up so much chakra. Because towards the end of Shippuden, people were basically just spamming out jutsus and it made it seem like they had an infinite supply of chakra. So I like how this brought it all the way back to part 1 because even though Sarada hasn't had her Sharingan active for that long, it still takes a lot to use it. And I know I keep talking about part 1, but I just really like that whole rounded feel they had back then. But anyway, Konohamaru comes to her rescue and saves her from falling, and he basically gives her a lesson on Sharingan 101. And to be honest, I think that's all we're gonna need for the series since the whole second half of Shippuden became about the Uchihas and the Sharingan, and like let's learn about something else. Let's learn about the Byakugan, some other dojutsus. So yeah, I hope that's all we get for the Sharingan for this series. But anyway, during the actual 5 Kage summit, Naruto talks to the other Kage about how they've been gathering information, and they find out, wait for it, there's an even greater threat than Kaguya. Oh my goodness. Could their names be Momoshiki and Kenshiki? I don't know. I wonder. Nah, let me stop trolling, but during the same scene, I actually like what the Tishikage said. She said, the current generation isn't up to par with the past generation, as in her generation and Naruto's. And I think she's right because that generation went through like some dog shit times. Those shooting exams were not for kids. In Boruto's generation, these kids actually learn academics in ninja school. During Naruto's generation, what did they learn aside from using ninjutsu and throwing shuriken? So yeah, I agree with her on that. And Kakashi's generation was even worse. It was a 12-year-old fighting in a freaking ninja war. Like, come on, dude. But I still like how Naruto said, in his little speech, how the current generation will surpass the old one. That was really good. That reminded me of something that Captain America would say. Yeah, Captain America would definitely say something like that. Then Sarada catches Boruto getting ready to paint all the stone Hokage faces, and they start fighting because I guess we can't have a Naruto series without an Uzumaki and an Uchiha fighting on stone faces or something. But oh, that actually reminds me of the first episode where Boruto was fighting Kawaki in that opening scene. So could this mean that Sarada is Kawaki? I don't know. It seems plausible. Nah, let me stop trolling, but basically Boruto tricks her with the Shao clone, then he uses the sexy jutsu on her, and then Mitsuki ships them again for the second time in the episode. And it pretty much ends there. So this episode was good. I wasn't as excited as I was for the last episode, and I'm not that excited for the next episode either. But like I said earlier, I'm just ready for the series to get to the point where the manga is, because this stuff is not... It's not that I'm not interested, it's just that I just want some more interesting content. And yeah, the art and animation was decent. I hope we get a new opening soon. I'm getting tired of the do. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this episode. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, final score. And yeah, that's gonna do it. This has been Matt, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.